What's up, everybody? Okay, before I get into this General Hospital video, a little piece of news. This is all my children news. They are recasting the role of J.R. Chandler. So everybody knew that was coming because Jacob Young is with the Bold and the Beautiful now. So they're gonna be recasting for J.R. I'm wondering who's gonna play the new. Somebody said that the person that should play J.R. Chandler should be the guy who played Brody Lovett on One Life to Live. They think he should play the new J.R. I don't know. He might be able to. I think he should probably. Anyway, today's episode of General Hospital, I liked it. Let me just talk about KRISTINA first to get this bitch out the way. Dumb Stina. I am so sick and tired of her. Like, seriously. Sitting around moping and crying. I didn't really care for the scenes. It was good to see Molly though, but I didn't care for the KRISTINA STARR Molly scene that much. I didn't really care. I miss Molly though. I wish they would give her a much bigger storyline instead of being a recurring character. I wish I would see her and TJ more though. But anyway, KRISTINA keep whining and complaining, talking about oh, we were riding after, if we hadn't rode after Connie or whatever, it wouldn't happen. First of all, how you gonna sit there and blame Connie for all this? Nobody told. Here's the thing: Trey and KRISTINA are old enough to make choices and decisions for themselves, and some decisions and choices have consequences, sometimes deadly consequences. They chose to get in the back seat of that car that night and go with Michael and Starr to chase after Connie in the fog like some dumbasses. Nobody told y'all Scooby-Doo asses to jump in the back seat of that car. Y'all should have stayed behind, called 911, and left it at that. Talking about, oh, if Connie didn't kidnap Johnny, what does her kidnapping Johnny have to do with you and Trey? Nobody told you and Trey to go after her. Starr and Michael could have went after her by themselves. They didn't ask y'all to go. Y'all chose to get in the back seat of that car. So you need to start putting the blame maybe on yourself and Trey, because y'all are old enough to make choices for yourself. I'm just so sick of her blaming Connie for everything. Like, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares about you. You're a non-factor. So KRISTINA, be quiet. Anyway, TRACY. Why? You know what? I'll talk about TRACY later. Let me talk about BRITT, because that's the person I've been itching to talk about. Somebody said on my comment board yesterday they want to see BRITT slap Emma because Emma needs discipline. That pissed me off. That comment really pissed me off, because why would you want to see a grown woman slap a 5-year-old? Why would you want to see that? You want to see a grown woman slap a 5-year-old child and then talking about she needs discipline? If she needs discipline, BRITT is not the one to give her discipline. BRITT is not the one to give her discipline, first of all, because BRITT is not her parent. And another thing is, Emma does not need discipline. She's not a bad child. She's a smart, beautiful little girl. She's very intelligent. She doesn't have a disciplinary problem. First of all, this is the first time you ever really see Emma acting out the way she's been. Like, she's an angel. She never acted the way she acted today, but I can understand why she had an attitude with BRITT. And I was glad she did have an attitude with her. And BRITT, oh my God, you are so immature. Like, how old are you, BRITT? It's like Emma told BRITT, I don't like you, and BRITT talking about, oh, I don't like you either. That reminds me of a grown person telling a little kid, I know you are, but what am I? You know what I mean? Like, something like that. I'm like, BRITT, you are just an immature person. And then you're going to tell Emma, oh, Sabrina is not going to be babysitting you, so get over it. I'm going to be in your life. And, bitch, please. You will never be in that little girl life. And why would you sit there and say such mean things to a 5-year-old child? Like, does that make you feel better about yourself? Talking down to a 5-year-old like that? Are you how old are you? Like, Patrick needs to open his fucking eyes. Like, seriously, nobody likes BRITT. Everybody, Liz told him that she don't like BRITT. Nobody likes Britt. But yet you're too dumb to see it. Like at this point, I am just over Patrick. Like at this point, when Robin comes back, I just wish sometimes Robin would just divorce him and find somebody a little bit more smarter. Because I'm like, for a doctor, you're a genius, but it's like you're just dumb. Like, open your eyes. Seriously. Stevie Wonder can see this shit. Ray Charles can see this. God rest Ray Charles' soul. But I'm like, are you this blind and stupid? She talks down to your daughter, and that's what made your daughter run away. And I kind of figure, I think I know where Emma's going. She probably gonna run away and go try to find Sabrina. I feel bad for Emma because she don't deserve to be talked to like that. She's a 5-year-old child. And the way Britt carried herself was just disrespectful. It was rude, classless, and very just downright disrespectful and unnecessary. I swear, they would not want me in General Hospital. I'm telling you right now, if I was in General Hospital, Britt would get a beat down and a bullet. I'm telling you right now. She would not be talking to me the way she'd be talking to people. I'm telling you, I would smack that bitch from one room across to the next. I'm telling you. Anyway, moving on. Sabrina, Liz, whatever, their conversation about Patrick. Here's my thing. Because somebody said in my comments, it's not about being beautiful. She dressed, talking about Sabrina dresses like a hobo. And let me tell you something. I'm going to say this for the last time. Sabrina obviously has low self-esteem. It's apparent. You can tell whenever she's around Britt, she don't feel as beautiful as Britt, you know, as she feels Britt is. She don't feel like she's that beautiful and that Patrick would give her a second look. That's how she feels. She downgrades herself pretty much and berates her own self because she don't have the looks that Britt has or whatever like that. But I think with a makeover, I think it would definitely boost her self-esteem and boost her confidence and make her feel like she's somebody that's worthy of a real relationship with a nice guy. I think that. Because I've seen women like Sabrina before who downgrade themselves, belittle themselves, and just don't feel like they're on another person's level when they really are on their level. All you got to do is just do something to build your self-esteem up, even if that means getting a makeover. Because Sabrina's not an ugly person. She may dress sometimes as a hobo or a tomboy sometimes or whatever like that, but she's a beautiful chick. If, you know, with the right makeup and the right dress and show her cleavage a little bit, maybe. I'm just saying, do something to build yourself up. Don't keep, you know, talking down about yourself. Build yourself up, and I think she'll be a beautiful girl. And for people that always bash Elizabeth and stuff like that, let me tell you something. I don't like Elizabeth. Like I said, and I will continuously say this, I don't like her. But it's 2013. It's a new year, and I'm willing to give people credit where credit is due. I'm not going to, you know, if you do something good or whatever, I'm not going to continuously badmouth you and stuff like that because I think it's tacky. Anyway, Carly and AJ, their scenes, I kind of liked it. Carly is so dumb. Like, she keeps talking about she want AJ away from Michael because that kid has been through enough. You want to know why he's been through enough, Carly? That's mainly because of you and Sonny. That's why Michael's been through what he's been through. It's because of you and Sonny. How about that? How do you like those apples? That's just my opinion. I feel like AJ taking over ELQ could be a good thing for Michael. You know, he gets to, you know, do something legitimate, be a part of a legitimate business, and do something, you know. ELQ is Michael's birthright. Just because he was born, you know, he was raised a Corinthos or whatever like that, biologically he's a Quartermaine. Therefore, he's a part of the Quartermaine family by blood, and he's an heir to the Quartermaine fortune, which happens to be ELQ. So for Carly and them to try to take that away from him, I mean, like, Carly, there's nothing you can do. You could threaten AJ all you want. And then Ned with his little frog face ass sitting around eavesdropping. I'm like, Ned, go somewhere. Go your ass back to Days of Our Lives, why don't you, and be Justin Kiriakis. Go back over there. Like, why are you on this show? You serve no purpose. Like, seriously, he's a jackass. And I'm like, just dumb. Carly hinting around at the fact that there's a long lost Quartermaine heir. I'm like, there is not another Quartermaine. Carly's bluffing. Because how the hell would Carly know if there was another Quartermaine, but Diane and Tracy and everybody in the Quartermaine family wouldn't know about this? How do you know about this? But Diane, who drew up Edward's will, didn't know. Surely Edward would have told Diane, and surely Edward would have put it in his will. That's what I don't understand. Like, how the fuck? That's why I figure Carly's bluffing. She's just saying that to get under, you know, getting in AJ's mind. She's bluffing. Because if she was telling the truth, she wouldn't have hesitated to tell Ned about the Quartermaine heir. She would have told Ned about it. Because she doesn't have a problem with Ned. She definitely would have told Ned about it. So obviously the bitch is bluffing. She don't know about no Quartermaine heir. She's just talking out of her ass. Because what other Quartermaine heir is there? Edward would have said something, or he would have put it in his will when he died. And I don't know what it is Heather Weber thinks she knows about the will or whatever like that, because I'm like, wouldn't Diane would have saw that? Diane is the one that drew up the paperwork, and she had the original will when she read it. So what loophole is there that could help AJ take control of the company that Heather saw? Anyway, Tracy asking Sonny for help or whatever like that. I'm like, what is there Sonny's gonna do? I'm like, there's nothing Sonny can do. Sonny can't help you in any way, shape, or form remain CEO of ELQ. So I don't know why she wasted her time calling Sonny. And then she telling Sonny, oh, what if AJ ever gets into some illegal trouble at ELQ? He's gonna throw Michael under the bus. No, he wouldn't. Why the hell would AJ throw Michael under the bus? AJ would never do anything that's gonna cause problems for Michael. Tracy and Sonny was kind of dumb to sit there and agree with her, listen to her. I'm like, Sonny, don't do it, because all you're gonna do is alienate Michael from you even more. And I'm glad he decided not to help Tracy, because there's not really much Sonny could help her with. I mean, what is he gonna help you with? Sonny's not a board member at ELQ. He's not anything at ELQ. So how could he help you? Anyway, the scenes between Johnny and Michael. Johnny talking about something. At first he wasn't going to help Michael or whatever with the evidence against Tracy because it was going to make Carly mad at him even more. I'm like, Carly, you have nothing else to lose, Johnny. You're going to prison probably for the rest of your life. You have nothing to lose here. You're never going to be with Carly again, so who cares if she finds out that you gave Michael the proof that could get Tracy fired at ELQ? Who cares? She's already pissed at you, so she can't get any more madder at you than she already is. So you might as well just give him the evidence. Tell him where it is. And Michael, I love the way Michael manipulated Johnny. Like, I was like, damn, you definitely are a Quartermaine, kid. The way he manipulated Johnny to get what he wanted, he definitely manipulated the shit out of Johnny. And I loved it. Showing his true Quartermaine side, like I knew he would. Johnny, you're going to prison for a long time, my boy. With no hope of parole, probably. Unless it depends on what Diane can do for you, but I doubt you're going to get paroled. Tracy, looks like Tracy's about to be backed into a corner because Michael officially got the evidence that they needed. So most likely they're going to blackmail Tracy into resigning as CEO. Which I think Tracy should have just gave AJ the co-CEO position. I think she should have just did that or something. You know what I mean? Instead of trying to keep him out of the company. Because I think that was a dumb thing to do. The Connie and TJ scenes, I liked it. Connie is a fucking nut. She sat there and said, you're jailbait. Because TJ said, what could I do to get the manuscript back? And this bitch Connie talking about, oh, ask me in a few years because right now you're jailbait. I'm like, you're disgusting, Connie. Like, seriously, totally nasty. Just give that girl, give Molly back her manuscript for the love of Christ. It's not your book. Give it back to her. Like, damn. And then Tracy, I mean, not Tracy, KRISTINA, dumb Stina, comes in there with a freaking baseball bat trying to act like a psycho. I'm like, can somebody please lock this bitch up and throw away the key? Because I'm so tired of looking at KRISTINA. It don't make no sense. I'm done looking at this chick. She's clueless. The dumb, the dumb facial expressions that she make, I'm over it. Anyway, I think it was a pretty good episode for a Cliffhanger Friday. I hope everybody have a great Monday. Oh, before I go, I need to answer this question once and for all because I am so kind of irritated with people asking me this question. Why is Carly last name Jax? I'm going to answer this question right now. Carly keeps the last name of her ex-husbands, which is Sonny and Jax. She never kept Lorenzo's last name, and a lot of wives, ex-wives, do that. They keep their ex-husband's last name. I mean, come on. A lot of ex-wives keep their husband's last names. Look at Russell Simmons' ex-wife, Kimora Lee Simmons. She kept her last name. Carly's official name is her full name at this point is Carly Corinthos Jax. That's her official name, Carly Corinthos Jax. But she still goes by Carly Jax because she wants to. She don't want to give up the name. Just because they're divorced, that don't mean you have to give back the name unless you file it with the court telling them that you want to reinstate your maiden name, which would technically be Corinthos, because even though Benson is her maiden name, she always kept the last name Corinthos. So now she keeping Jax. So anyway, I hope all y'all have a great weekend. I will see all of you Monday. Have a great weekend.